There was an interesting list of the 50 worst TV decisions in history, according to Rolling Stone. And it's a long list of different things like actors not taking roles, like Fox passing up The Sopranos. They could have had The Sopranos and said, it's never going to take off. And then, of course, HBO did it. It's the biggest show in TV history. But there's one specifically that stands out. And it's when Norm Macdonald was fired from Saturday Night Live. Rest in peace, Norm. He was the greatest. He was there he used to do the anchor desk, and he was telling O.J. Simpson jokes right when it happened. So this audio is from right when the O.J. trial, the O.J. stuff happened with the Bronco, all that thing, just after the trial. Now, the NBC executive Don Ohlmeyer was O.J.'s buddy, and he was the biggest boss at NBC. So Norm Macdonald got fired for Saturday Night Live.
I don't want in any way you ever to hold back on this.
But then I got fired. People have said it was the Ohlmeyer OJ thing, but I don't think it was. I think that it wasn't crowd-pleasing enough.
That is so ridiculous. You work on a show that's about pop culture and current events.
And humor.
And you're going to be mad about that? How? It was obviously a pretty big story.
Yeah.
What do you want him to avoid it? He didn't dive in the trenches for that one.
Yeah, well, when you hear Norm's jokes, I listen,
can't wait.
Oh, I remembered the first one. There's 3 jokes he doubled down in about OJ right when it happened. And that I'm guessing it's the second and third joke that really made the guy go nuts because it's his buddy.
Really sunk the knife in.
Put him in. I love Norm Macdonald so much. And if you forgot, of course, never heard it before. I think a lot of people probably never heard this before. This was right after the OJ trial, Norm Macdonald.
In his book, O.J. Simpson says that he would have taken a bullet or stood in front of a train for Nicole. Man, I'm going to tell you, that is some bad luck when the one guy who would have died for you kills you. It was revealed this week that defense lawyer Johnny Cochran once abused his first wife. In his defense, Cochran said, "Hey, at least I didn't kill her like some people I know." Simpson attorney Johnny Cochran put on the knit cap prosecutors say O.J. wore the night he committed the murders. Although O.J. may have hurt his case when he suddenly blurted out, hey, easy with that. That's my lucky stabbing hat."
How could you be mad at him for that?
Oh, God.
My favorite.
Oh,
you know what my
geez.
favorite Norm Macdonald moment is, though?
Oh.
When he was on The View, and he just kept going off about how the Clintons have, murdered people,
Yeah.
and they were mad at him, and he goes, but isn't that just a fact? He was actually confused the whole time. He goes, well, isn't that just public information? That's enough.
He just doubled down. He would not let it go.
But we should come back with that audio.
Yeah, I'll find that for you.
It's my favorite.
And didn't I just kill everybody, though? I knew that. Hey, amazing. And it's Pride and Kenzie. So I just played, we were talking about the 50 worst TV decisions in history that Rolling Stone had an article about. Talked about, the Fox passing up The Sopranos and Norm Macdonald getting fired from Saturday Night Live for telling OJ jokes. And we played those jokes, which were hilarious. Norm Macdonald.
Phenomenal.
What a loss. And again, now, Kenzie brought up the time when Norm Macdonald was on The View.
This is my favorite.
And he talked
Norm
about
Macdonald
the
moment.
Clintons murdering people. And The View, of all places, they don't want that at all. Whatever cast of The View it was at that time.
It made me so happy. They were so
uncomfortable.
concerned.
Uncomfortable.
Yes.
And Norm Macdonald, when he made people uncomfortable, he just doubled down and kept going. And here's that audio. Again, more old audio from the late Norm Macdonald. I hate to say that because he was so good. And here's that audio from The View with Norm Macdonald.
See, I think we should get the homicide out of the White House and get a fresh start, because we don't want any more murderers.
I think we should just go on to the next question.
Oh.
Who are the murderers? Yeah.
Oh, Clinton, he murdered a guy.
Yeah, you're not supposed to put out no accusations without.
That's a little too far.
That's the way it does work.
Let's just go on to the next question. Please.
Yeah.
This is not my week. What can I tell you?
Oh, it's not mine either, and I'm being very nice, okay? Be a good boy. Now, Norm.
Did you never hear that?
No. Listen, we don't need to talk about that.
So they moved on. They're ready to move on. It's Barbara Walters, by the way. And the woman that's still on The View, I can't remember her name.
That was so rude. Be a good boy. That was I would have wanted to punch her in the face. It was the most demeaning thing to ever say to somebody. Anyways, go ahead.
And once he said that, of course, Norm doesn't care about The View. So he just doubles down.
Listen, we don't need
I don't want to get into this, and I don't want to hear it, and this is not the place to make those accusations. And you're supposed to be funny. Let's get on to it. Get with it.
There you go.
This is a live show.
Norm, but you have been properly chastised by Barbara. So I'm now going to ask the next question.
it was a matter of record.
Okay.
Let me do this, okay?
They're covering his
I'll
mouth
tell you
now.
what's a matter of record. You will not be invited back if you don't shut up. All right, now.
Like he cares.
Let's talk football.
All right, manslaughter.
Let's talk football.
Norm,
He would not stop.
I thought that was no. And he goes, did you not hear about that? To the members of The View, I would cry. Oh my God, it was my favorite.
So good.
It's so good.
It's just too hard to move when you're standing right there. It's just too hard to walk away and leave it like that. Can we give it one more night, just one more night?
Case, can you post that, by the way, Case? Can you put that up on
Well,
Facebook?
Case already has it up, of course.
Case has a lot to do back there, the producer, but
Yeah, no, I'm not doing anything else right now. I
I can tell.
can post a news clip from 25 years ago.
you do the one.
Perfect.
So we need the OJ jokes.
We want to get people talking.
We need the OJ jokes. I thought we just go like, okay, then manslaughter. Hey, they didn't kill anybody with manslaughter then, right? It wasn't murder.
Could you make a compilation of all of Norm's best moments and just put them up really fast?
I mean, there might be a tribute when he sadly passed that you may already have done, so maybe it can save you some work. I don't know.
No, I didn't. When Norm died, I made a tribute, and then you didn't put it on the air.